This conference will now be recorded.
Thank you, Garrett. And so hopefully we can swear in a new senator as well. We'll give some updates on the COVID guidelines, and there is a funding request that will need to be voted on. So senators, um, be ready for that. And then we'll go over some announcements, student org announcements, and we will be done for today. And you guys can go, guys and girls can go enjoy your spring break. So some old business, Warrior Week. This is kind of a rundown, a schedule of what the week is going to look like. Monday, we have our Warrior Week kickoff. There will be games, both virtual and in person. That will be hosted by Campus Rec. Tuesday is Scholar Day. So if you have any research that you have done through the school, you should have already gotten with the appropriate faculty, and students have the opportunity to present their research, which is really awesome. This is going to be virtual as well. Then we have the career fair hosted by our career professional development. Wednesday is the Distinguished Student Leadership Service Awards. So I am going to post a link in the chat. So if there is an organization that you want to nominate for this award, you can do this through Engage. Let me post a link for you all. And it's really easy to go to or to get to. You're just going to want to, did I post? Okay. Okay, it should be in the chat. But really you're going to go to Engage, TAMUCT Engage. You can find this on MyCT or just Google TAMUCT Engage and it will pop up. You'll be brought to the main, the home page, and you will click on the Forms tab up at the top, and then you will see where it says DSLSA nominations. You click Start, fill out your name, and go from there, and you can nominate one of your student orgs. And Thursday, we do have the drive-in movie. We'll be watching The Goonies, which is a classic. I'm very excited about that. And Friday is really the biggest night, rodeo night. There will be games and car decorating contests. There will be money incentives or prizes for these contests. So here you can see the car decorating contest. The theme is country, since it is warrior country and rodeo night. First place will get $200, second place $100, third place will get $50. And then the games, there is going to be 4 relay races, and there'll be balloon popping, bouncy cows, which that's the one I'm actually most excited for, minefield, and a beach game. And the relay winners will receive $100 for their student organization. So come out, student orgs, and yes, they will go to student organizations, not individual prizes. So bring out your student orgs, get them pumped up and excited to have some fun on this day and this week overall. So our YouTube channel, we did create a new YouTube channel because we cannot access the old one. So this is the link for the YouTube channel. We will post the recordings of each meeting that we've held thus far, and for the 2020 and 2021 school year, those will be posted on our YouTube. The blood drive, this is really awesome. SGA, we try to partner with Carter Blood Care every semester, and it's a really good partnership. Stephanie, she's the head coordinator, and she's a really awesome person. She really does everything to help motivate people to donate blood. And so there was so many people who came out and donated. So I just want to express my gratitude to any of you who did donate. And this isn't the last time you have the chance to donate. There will be the next blood drive will be in the fall semester. So just be looking out for that. Yeah. So new business. Let's see. Senator is here. Don't believe so. All right. So new, I guess, new or continued updated COVID-19 safety protocols. You should have received an email in your student email regarding this from Mr. Sean Kelly. So as you know, our governor really made it, opened up the state 100% and I guess made it not to where you have to wear a mask, which, you know, that's a whole nother, this is topic for another day, and we won't get into that. But the schools policy, if you are on campus, face coverings are still required while you are on campus. Please maintain a 6 feet distance when you're indoors and at outdoor events. And the occupancy limits for the classrooms, conference rooms, and meeting spaces will continue to follow the CDC recommendations. And we really can't stress this enough, you know, just to keep our students, faculty, and staff safe. And if you have any questions, please contact Mr. Sean Kelly. Here's his contact information. Would you like to say anything regarding this, Sean?
One thing, not really on this exactly, but as the number of vaccines that are available in the state increase, I would encourage you to not wait, to find a place that you can get the vaccine and get it done as soon as you're able. They just dropped the age limit to 50, so I fit in that category now. So I'm gonna see if I can get signed up and get it done. My wife and daughter got theirs this week because they work for a school district. So if you have that opportunity to get the vaccine and you desire to get the vaccine, please don't wait. Get it as soon as you can. Thanks.
Yeah, and thank you for that. And I was actually watching the news last night, NBC, and they said that everyone in our nation should have access to the vaccine by May 1st. And theoretically, everyone who wants to be vaccinated should be vaccinated by the end of May, which is good news. So yes, if you want to get your vaccination, be on the lookout, and it will be available very, very soon for everyone. So we do have a funding request from Warriors Against Sexual Assault, Peer Educators, or WASA. Is Miss Erlene on here? I don't think she is. So what they are requesting for, it's an event for Texas Women's University Interactive Theater Trope presentation for Sexual Assault Awareness Month. There are different events that's, you know, entailed in this, I guess, broad event, different presentations, what have you. So a little description, the Texas Women's University Interactive Theater Trope will perform 3 virtual skits. Their goal is to increase dialogue about sensitive subjects like sexual assault, victim blaming, and racial injustice, and is catered to the university age group population. So it's really a informal event, and they are requesting $500, which we can approve because it doesn't exceed the limit. Our budget, we have enough in our budget, and if this does get passed, we will go over the budget in the next meeting after spring break, just to give you an idea of how much money we do have after this request if it does get passed. So I was hoping Arlene did show up so she can give a little more information about this event. But this is pretty much what it is. And if my senators are ready, can someone make a motion to approve this request?
Motion to approve.
Do we have a second?
I second.
Awesome. All in favor for?
Aye. Aye.
All opposed to? Okay, so this is passed. Give me 1 second because the light cut off. Okay, so we will get with Arlene and let her know about this, and we will go through the appropriate documents and yeah, get this on the way to make this happen. And once this does, we will push this out so everyone can attend. I think this will be a really, really great event for anyone to watch. So thank you all. So some announcements. 2021-2022 SGA elections. If you are interested in running, you do have to run as a pair, have a vice president or president and a vice president. And these are the important dates. So sign up will begin March 22nd, and it will end end of day April 2nd. Then once everyone is approved, whoever signed up, you do have to get approved based on your GPA and university standing, where you're at in the university standing, whether if you're on probation or anything like that. Once everyone gets approved, you can start campaigning, and this will be from April 5th to April 16th. And there are specific guidelines and rules to campaigning. So make sure you review the bylaws for additional information. And if you are interested, you do sign up, you do get approved to run. You can always get with myself or Daviana, and we can walk you through what to expect and what rules you need to follow. We'll sit down with you with the bylaws just to make sure you are following the guidelines. And voting will be held from April 19th to the 21st. I believe it is just going to be online voting this semester as well. Next 2022 to 2023 we may be able to vote on campus, which will be really fun. But this semester it will be online again, and we will post more information about how to find where to submit your votes at. So if you are interested in running, see Article 2 in the bylaws, membership and eligibility for the specific eligibility requirements. Again, if you are interested, please reach out. And if you have any questions, we will definitely help you with that. We still do need a parliamentarian before elections start. So if you are interested, I really encourage you to apply for this position. This is the elections officer, and yeah, they really drive the elections. So if you're interested, please reach out, email sga@tmuct.edu, and we will get that going. So some announcements for student organizations. We do have some upcoming events. WASA Peer Educators has the Shamrock Scavenger Hunt. So they have placed a pot of gold around campus. I believe it is just one pot of gold. And if you find it, it looks like the prize, find a pot of gold and capture a prize 100. I'm not sure if that's a money prize or not, but I know that they said that there will be a basket for individuals, and one will come with a sexual assault kit. And if I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken, this might be for a raffle that they're doing. But if you are on campus and you find a pot of gold, bring it to their office and you will get a prize. They won't be in any classrooms or any offices, so that's a hint. I myself will be looking for it when I'm on campus. I think it's just a fun event, you know. And another thing that really, a big thing that goes into this is that you will find tips on how to drink responsibly. They're doing this, you know, in efforts to motivate people and encourage people to drink responsibly. You know, spring break is coming up, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. It's never safe to drink and drive. So that is a good thing that they are doing. And Science Club, I believe we do have Science Club here, but they're having a fundraiser at McAllister's Deli next Tuesday, and it will be March 16th from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. If you go to McAllister's Deli to get dinner, just let them know that you are there to support TAMUCT Science Club, and part of the proceeds will go to Science Club. It will help them out. So does anyone from Science Club want to speak a little more on that, give a little more information?
I just want to say I'll be really, really appreciated for your presence because, of course, we need the funds to go toward the club for speakers that could be available to y'all if COVID comes back, and for sure it could help us hold more events. So yeah, your support would be highly appreciated.
Yes. Thank you, Alyssa. Does anyone else have an organization announcements for their org?
I have one for a couple of the orgs. If you did a fundraiser and your check has come to the Student Civic Engagement Office, I believe Phi Alpha, NSLS, and I believe there's one more that just came in. Please be sure to come pick that up in 211. That way we can make sure that your checks don't expire before you deposit them.
Thank you, Garrett. Does anyone else have org events that they want to speak on? No? All right. So this pretty much concludes our meeting. If you have any questions regarding become a senator, anything regarding maybe the Warrior Week, elections, any questions at all, just shoot us an email, sg@tmuct. Myself or Daviana will get back to you, or you can email sce@tmuct, or Garrett. He is a man of all trades, and he will definitely be able to answer any questions that you have. Yes, and I saw in the chat that Burnell wanted to be sworn in today. We will swear you in at the next meeting, Burnell.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Does anyone have questions right now?
Don't forget to put your clocks forward an hour this weekend.
Yes, we do lose an hour of sleep, but
My religion doesn't acknowledge that holiday.
Oh goodness. It's crazy because it's already getting light. It's already getting dark later and light earlier. So it's kind of throwing me off because the time hasn't changed yet. And it's been like that for like a week and a half, but we just have to do it. It's for the farmers, you guys, and they feed us. So, all right. So I do need a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Real quick before you do, I apologize. Y'all, last week, I took questions at the end for any orgs that were having trouble with Engage, and somebody started to ask one, and right as you started to, the meeting was accidentally cut off. And so whoever that was, if you're here, feel free to ask now or reach out to me afterwards. But I do want to make sure whoever that was gets their question answered. I just don't know who it was.
Definitely. All right. So I do need a motion to adjourn this meeting.
I motion.
Do we have a second?
I second.
All in
Amanda,
favor?
Arlene's here now if you want to give her a second to talk about the lesson.
Erlene, do you
Yes,
want to
ma'am.
give more information about the event for the funding request? It did get approved, by the way, so we will get in contact with you about give them a little information on that, or the pot of gold.
Okay, my internet totally sucks here, but I think I caught every other word that you're saying. So you're asking about the TW, the Texas Women's University Interactive Theater Troupe. Yes. So what they do is they have an organization that does 3 skits, and they're doing it's 2 on sexual assault and it's 1 on diversity, and they cater it to the university that they are performing for. And so we asked them to come. I saw a production that they did at a conference that I attended, and it was so awesome and so amazing because they go through the entire skits just like a performance, and you're engaged in what is going on, and then they start asking. There's a facilitator that will ask questions, and they were like different things, that issues and concerns that come up throughout the skit, and then they engage the audience. So any audience members are allowed to ask questions and address their concerns, and the performers they give feedback. And so it was a very interactive program. So they have the 2 on sexual assault awareness, and they have the 1 on diversity. So we asked them to do a virtual skit for us, and they have agreed. So we just got to get the date set and have them come down. And it's a great thing because with Sexual Assault Awareness Month coming up, I've noticed in some of my classes that still a lot of students have questions about sexual assault, not only sexual assault, but sexual harassment and other sexual violent crimes. And so I think it's going to be very informative because it centers on the campus community. And so it's going to be great. So if y'all could share that and let people know, once we get the date narrowed down, we'll let everybody know. We know it will be April, though, because that is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. And we've also coordinated with Dr. Britt, who's in diversity and inclusion. And they're presenting it to their colleagues to see, how many of them can participate, and that is how we're going to cover the funding with the approval that we already got. Also, the Shamrock, I heard you say the Shamrock scavenger hunt. That is ongoing right now. It started on the 10th. Every day, 3 people can have an option to win. We changed it from just a pizza prize now to a food prize where it's a gift card. And so you go around the campus. It's all 3 buildings on campus, and you look for the green shamrock or the green clover. They're sparkly, so you cannot miss them. We made it very obvious where they are. So you go around. If you find the shamrock, they have safety tips, party safety tips, because we all know spring break is coming up and everybody is ready to take a load off and just relax, kick your shoes off, sit back, and have you, I'm gonna say a sip of tea because I'm from the South. So give me my glass of iced tea, okay? But other people, they like the Long Island iced tea. So we have party safety tips for the ones who like to drink. We just ask that you do it responsibly and be safe while you're doing it. So if you find a pot of gold on the back with that safety tip, then you can bring it to Founders Hall 317 and you can get your gift card prize. The concept behind that is that you have something on your stomach. Don't go out drinking on an empty stomach, because we know that the food does help absorb the alcohol. So that's the concept behind this Shamrock Scavenger Hunt. And you asked me one other thing. I'm sorry.
No, that was it.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. So, does anyone have any other questions or comments, concerns? Also, I am, for the elections form, I just remembered, I'm going to post that in the chat as well. If you want to sign up to be president or vice president, you're going to go to engage, go to the organizations tab, and you'll scroll down, find SGA, and scroll down a little more, you'll see documents. And once you click on documents and click on applications, you'll see SGA sign up form. And I believe if you click on the SGA tab, once you go to organizations, you should see it as soon as you scroll down to the bottom. It'll say SGA sign up form. So let me post that in the chat real quick. And there that is. So again, if you have any other questions that you think of after this meeting, comments or concerns, please reach out to us at SGA at tamuct.edu, and we will get back to you. So if we don't have any other questions, I do need a motion to adjourn this meeting.
I motion.
Do we have a second?
I second.
Awesome. All in favor for?
Aye. Aye.
All opposed? All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming out.